So when you were living down Merrios Row, what about playing? Were there other kids in the row or what?
Yeah, there was quite a few children down there. Because there was 4 of us, and there was Colin and Synth and David Wilshire, and we used to play all over really. Anybody's house was good. I played in the sheds, and we used to go out onto the road and play with, I don't know, tennis rackets or something like that, or in the ditch making snail farms. We used to do, pick different coloured snails. But if we played in the road, one of the mums would open the door and say the bus will be here in a minute. But apart from that, it was just a few odd cars and tractor or two, and perhaps Harry Hanscom with his horse and cart. That was all the traffic there was.
The people weren't parking out in front of the Merrios Road?
Nothing out there at all. Might have been an odd bike, like, parked outside.
People didn't have cars then, was that right?
No, not many people had cars.
Yeah.
No.
How did people like your dad get to work then?
Cycle all the way to lecturer.
Yeah. It was different then.
Even I remember my brother having a bike to go to work on Rands, the charity that they do. If you do well at school, you get so much.
Do you?
Yes. Did you not have any of that for yours? Well, there you go. And they helped him buy his tools and a bike to go to work with.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And so where did you play then? In just your area, or did you go all over the village?
Oh,
or what?
yeah. The village was a mystery. We played outside, as I say, on Holwell Road, or down West Lane, maybe as far as the poppy fields, because Granny Fur lived up the poppy fields. But other than that, going to school up the meadows, or to school, that was as far as we went.
Yeah.
Downtown and Great Green were foreign lands as far as we're concerned.
Yeah. Did you know everybody in your little area then?
Everybody, yeah.
Everybody knew you?
Yeah, the whole village really, you knew everybody everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the sewage farm you were saying?
Oh yes, we was naughty, we went down there.
Where was it?
Oh, it's just behind, I don't know what number are you, 1? 1, Holwell Road, yeah, down behind Len Roberts' their house. And it was like, just like pits. And I remember going down there and taking my younger brother was with me, and he walked across the mud, which it looked like mud. And then the crust gave way, and I had to pull him out and take him home, smelling beautiful. Got a good hiding for that.
Oh,
because we had been warned, because earlier on there was a child that was killed down there, and or drowned down there.
Yeah.
So, very naughty to go down there. But I blame there was an evacuee from up. She used to come down to stay with her granny up West Lane, and I listened to her. I blamed her. My excuse. No, apart from that, we didn't go far at all.
No. What about going to school? Did the brothers take you, or?
Yeah, certainly not Mum. I obviously walked up with them, and until I knew what I was doing, either up through Davis Crescent or up the meadows, as we called it, the pathway between, and over the stars to come out in the high street.
Yeah.
And then along to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how many classes were there at school then?
Well, it was only 2 when I was there. Yeah.
So who were the teachers?
And it was, Mrs. Holiday had the little class, and Miss Farris had a job, not to say Molly, had the other class, but the bigger boys.
Yeah.
Well, I say boys because my brothers were there. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Very small. It's very small indeed.
And then when they were bigger, they went off to Hitchin, I suppose, or did they?
Yes. By then, the 11-year-olds went to Old Way or the grammar schools.
Yeah.
Oh, and St Mary's there was in
Yes.
Hitchin in those days. And, they went off there. So, I mean, my year at school, there was 4 of us for the whole year.
Oh, gosh, very small.
So that's a very small year.
Yes.
And so you can tell there wasn't many of us in
No,
the whole school.
no.
No.
What
Not
about-
like now.
No, it's full. What about outside school? Did you go to Sunday school?
Yes, I used to go to Sunday school. I used to walk up with Aunt Jane, who helped teach with Mrs. Stewart in this church, and we all used to go. Whether we took it in or not, I'm not sure. But then we used to stay for the service until the vicar was going to give the sermon, and then we were all let out or escaped, and we'd go off walking up Wood Lane or somewhere. Right, perhaps at Prompter, didn't go home till 1:30, 2 o'clock. Time to have Sunday lunch, really.
Yeah. You didn't have to go to Sunday school again. It was only once a day.
Well, yeah, only once a day. But I did used to sometimes go back to church at night with Aunt Jane, because she went. So I used to sometimes walk up with her at night, according to her. Yeah.
Did the church have dues or fates or anything like that?
Yeah, we used to have parties.
Mm.
And I can remember going on some coach trips.
Mm.
I think some were probably Young Wives or chapel.
Mm.
Or church, come to think of that. I think there's some pictures in the book actually of them sitting on isn't there, step. Yeah, we used to go to all of those and all the fates and everything that was on. Of course, we used to have a fair come.
Where did the fair come to?
On Great Green,
What was that?
where the maypole is now. Well, there used to be, I suppose, a section of a big fair, probably when it was Stevenage Fair or something. Just used to be a few swings and a roundabout or two and a few stalls, not a lot. Yeah,
That was quite.
quite an occasion. Yeah, exactly.
When you had parties, where did you have them?
Mostly in the school church hall, the Sunday school.
Where was
Where's
that?
That's on Great Green.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it there now?
No, it's not there now. They knocked it all down and built a house there.
Mm.
I don't know. Just what is it?
I think it's
The
called
cat and fiddle. Then a house, which was, and then a shed, which was the blacksmith, and then the chapel.
Yes. Did
And
you
then-
ever go and see the blacksmith?
Well, he was there. It says I took much notice of him. No. Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
What about holidays and going away?
Oh no, we didn't have holidays. Only holidays off school, where we just played
Yes.
out and about.
Yeah.
No, we never had a holiday. As I say, occasional day trips to the seaside.
You went to the seaside though.
Sunday school. We used to go to Wixie Park a lot. Yeah, we used to go to there. That's still there, isn't it? They
It
were
is
talking
still
about
there,
it on the
yes.
telly the other week.
I
Yeah.
can remember there used to be a big splash where you got in a car and
Yeah,
went
exactly.
down into
yeah,
some water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things like that, and all the fates and all this churchy do's down the vicarage. They used to have partner picnics,
Yeah.
and of course we used to have the big fates in those days. Well, perhaps a little bit older when we used to have the steam rallies and all those do's down
Yes.
Franklin's farm.
Oh right.
Yeah.
What were the steam do's?
Well, hundreds of traction engines, the noisiest village, and living down Merrihouse Road, then steam engines went past, the whole house shook. Yeah, but they really used to have some really good do's down there then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Of course, I used to go down to watch Dad play football, down the dial, and that was along West Lane, right the other end of West Lane.
So was the football not down the rec where the rec's now? Is now?
No. They used to play in there, and then they used to go up to the village hall to the club room to have their.
What happened to the
Cup
club
of
room?
Well, it's still there, but it's not a club room as such now. I don't know. Do they still use it? I don't think they do.
Play Aloud, I think, is in
Is
there
it?
now.
Yes, the little room off the hall. But that was nice. All done out with Lloyd loom chairs, and it was a real club.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we used to go there,
Yeah.
but no outings.
No.
Occasional trip to Hitchin.
How? How'd you get?
Oh, bus.
Was that?
Bus. We used to have 2 buses in those days.
Did you?
We used to have the Birch bus that came through Holwell
Yes.
and up Hitchin Road, and then we used to have the what was it called? Can't think. Green buses. Oh, and they used to come from Shillington way. So you
Into
could
Hitchin.
take your picture, yeah. Nice. And as we got older, it used to be good because they used to have an 11 o'clock bus home, so you could go to the pictures and
Yeah.
as teenagers as we got older. But but you could have a bus, and I had grandparents in Shillington, so we used to be able to go that way to see them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, all on the bus.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ride a bike?
Well, not in those days, no. But my mum had a sit up and beg one, one of those loopy ones.
Yeah.
We all used to ride that. Well, when I was big enough to ride that. But Brother Den used to come and fetch me home from playing up the poppy fields. Sit me on the back because Mum had sent him to get me home.
Yes.
Yeah. No, we didn't have bikes. Couldn't afford bikes.
No.
Shanks's pony.
Only. A lot more. Yeah.
Yeah.